Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my final prediction for Miss Universe 2025. Welcome! So after long weeks of following the pageant, we're finally almost to the end. And tomorrow, we will be crowning the new Miss Universe. And after watching all the preliminaries and considering everything that we know, and hopefully of all the issues that we've got in the last few days, I am just hoping that the result tomorrow will be a satisfying result. Which means the performers would really get the placement that they deserve, and the one who performed and give the winning performance and has that winning look will win tomorrow. No other issues. Hopefully it will be a satisfying winner for everyone else. But as of the moment, here's my top 30, and this time, since this is my final prediction, I will be commenting on everyone in my top 30. I'm making it short and quick because I don't want it to be a very long video. So here's my final prediction, and let's see if we share the same list of favorites. Starting with my number 30, Belgium. Karen Jansen. I think her prelims were decent, and if she can make it at Miss World, I think she can also do well at Miss Universe. And based on what I've seen in her performance, it's possible. Number 29, Australia. Lexi Brandt. I really love her swimsuit preliminary performance, but her evening on prelims was a little bit stiff to me. I still love Australia, and I believe that with how she speaks, I think she could pull a placement. Number 28, Botswana. Lilian Andres. She was a pleasant surprise at the preliminaries in both rounds. And if we also take her public speaking skills and her educational background and her resume, I believe that Botswana ticked all the boxes to qualify at least in the first cut. Number 27, United States. Audrey Eckert. I think her preliminaries were pretty decent, and I wouldn't mind saving one spot for her. Number 26, Lebanon. Sarah Bojaude. Lebanon was a TEDx speaker, and her preliminaries were surprisingly clean and solid as well. And considering all those, I wouldn't be shocked if she will be called as a semi-finalist. Number 25, Vietnam. Hong Giang Nguyen. In the name of representation, I will be very happy if Vietnam gets a placement. Additionally, she gave a respectable performance in both rounds of the preliminaries and has been consistent in daily activities. So worth it of a placement. Number 24, South Africa. Melissa Naimuli. I have a feeling that South Africa killed the closed-door interview, and that will contribute so much when it comes to her getting a placement. However, I also felt like her swimsuit and evening gown preliminaries were average and quite underwhelming. This time, I am relying and putting my trust on her performance at the closed-door interviews because I believe that is where she will leave an impact with the judges and get that placement. Number 23, Bolivia. Jessica Hauserman. Bolivia picked at the last moments of the competition, and I would say she deserved to get at least a spot in the semifinals. She has been consistent with her looks and styling and has done well at the preliminaries performance-wise. Number 22, Curaçao. Camille Thomas. Curaçao is a personal favorite of mine, and although she has always been serving as a dark horse, this woman has been consistently nailing it every single day. She has proved that she is a fighter and willing to fight for a spot to get that placement. Her prelim performance were a little bit too safe, but I'm still hoping she'll get a spot. Number 21, Croatia. Laura Gnjatovic. I would be very pleased if Croatia gets a placement. Her walk was one of the best. She was serving supermodel vibes, especially with her tower-esque height and solid performances. Number 20, Malta. Julia Clouet. Malta could be another positive placer from Europe, and with everything that I've seen, I would surely campaign for a placement for Malta. I mean, this woman is fighting for a placement, and her performances are worthy of being in the top 30, and she has continuously proved that she is a consistently strong performer. Number 19, Palestine. Nadine Ayub. Palestine is someone I would expect to win the judges over at the closed door interviews. And this girl is a superb speaker. And if she left so much love in there, she might even advance further in the top 12. Number 18, China. Zhao Na. China was an amazing surprise this year. She came out of nowhere and then suddenly she just impressed us with her impressive performances and likable personality. I would really love to see her get a spot in the semifinals. Number 17, Mexico. Fatima Bosch. Mexico is one of the prettiest faces in the competition, and as much as I love her and her courage and her speaking skills, I felt like the performances I've seen were quite underwhelming. Her evening gown preliminaries were good though. I love how she looked at the evening gown, but her swimsuit were a little bit flat, and the performances I've seen in the past were just okay-ish as well. I could be wrong because she may transform tonight, and that's something that we cannot predict. However, based on what I've seen in the past, I think 17th is a decent spot. But I'm very open for a possibility of her getting a much higher placement. Number 16, Argentina. Aldana Masset. She's got one of the prettiest faces in the competition and her preliminaries were surprisingly good. I know this spot is a little bit low for her, especially when it comes to her quality. I will not be surprised if Argentina gets called in the top 12 because it's more on how others perceived her performance. But as for my case, I'll give her at 16th. Number 15, Ecuador. Nadia Mejia. Ecuador is a little bit inconsistent to me. When there are moments where she stands out, and when she does, she really stands out. But there are also times where I don't feel her presence. I think this is a decent spot for now. If she delivers tonight and get a good impact and result, I will not argue. I know she's amazing. I just needed to see consistency. Number 14, Chile. Ina Mall. I can actually visualize Chile placing as high as top 12 or even a spoiler in the top 5. I mean, this woman is uber gorgeous, one of the best faces in the competition, and I was impressed by her preliminary performances. Actually, based on the walk and presentation that we've seen in the past, where I didn't like her, she redeemed herself at the preliminaries, which is much better because preliminaries weighs more. If she stick by it and make it better, she might have a chance of going very far. Number 13, Brazil. Gabriela Lacerda. I really love Brazil. She is one of the best performers on the runway and I expect her to dominate and perform well tonight. What I am missing from her is that Miss Universe spark. I mean, she's good, but is she good enough to get a placement in the top 5? That's something I cannot feel yet. I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow. Number 12, Costa Rica. Myla Roth, one of my personal favorites. She delivered so well in both rounds of the competition and I know she has the capabilities to do really well. She just needed to step up her game even more and lift her performance way higher in the finals. She has the capabilities to go as far as top 5. I just needed some more oomph and more shaking and more push. 11, Portugal. Camila Vitorino. As my ultimate favorite from the European region, I am so proud of Portugal for being consistent in the entire competition. Again, let me just repeat, I didn't remember a time where we had Portugal as a frontrunner, as a favorite. This is the first time and I'm so proud of Camila. She's my favorite. She's so beautiful. She performs so well and she's so good in terms of styling and performances, and watch out for her because this woman could even make it in the top 5. Number 10, Miss Universe Latina, Jamilex Hernandez. Now, understand me on this one. If it's just based on performance, I will always have Jamilex sealed in the top 5. However, with all the issues and raised eyebrows surrounding the concept of Miss Universe Latina, I think there will be some more shade if she goes as far as top 5, regardless if she deserves it or not. Again, my only issue is the Miss Universe Latina sash, because deep inside my heart, I know that she is so deserving in terms of performances. However, if the judges will judge purely based on performance tomorrow, I mean, whoever performs the best advances, I know Jamilex can easily make it in the top 5. But for now, I'll keep her at this spot. I love her very much, and she has performed tremendously in all the previous events, and she performed so well. The only question is, are they willing to put Latina, Miss Universe Latina, in the top 5? Number 9, Guadalupe, Ofelia Mezino. Although her prelims were quite underwhelming for me, I still love Guadalupe, and I think she can change things around in the finals. All she needed is to give us the walk and personality and level of performance that she gave during the swimsuit fashion show. That was the best performance that I've seen from hers. That was her best walk, and I would love for her to change her gown. And if she does, watch out, because this woman could change everything. Number 8, India, Monica Vishwakarma. I think seeing India transform so beautifully and strongly in this competition is already a sure win for her. She has improved her runway performances, her overall styling, and I am a believer that she is worthy of nothing less than a top 12. Whether or not she'll enter the top 5, it will depend on how she'll perform at the finals. But based on everything I've seen, I believe Monica is sealed in the top 12. Assuming the judges thinks the same as we do. Number 7, Turks and Caicos, Berenice Dickinson. I am just praying and hoping that they will not overlook Turks and Caicos simply because she has a weak sash in terms of pageantry, because this woman deserves to get a placement for her country, and not only a top 30 placement, but I demand a placement that is top 12 or even top 5. This woman proves that any small nation can stand out. Even a non-pageant country can do well as long as they will deliver, and she did deliver. And she deserves to get the placement that is meant for her, which I hope is a high placement. Number 6, Colombia, Vanessa Pulgarin. Colombia always performs like she's about to slay everybody. I mean, this girl always goes all out, and the top 5 would be a well-deserved placement for all the impressive performances that she gave us. Again, let me just repeat, I haven't heard her speak or how she does when it comes to public speaking, so that's my only reservation. But I am actually nervous for Colombia because I don't have her in my top 5, but I still see the possibility of her breaking the top 5 and getting it in. Colombia is really good. I loved her very much, and regardless if she is not in my prediction top 5 or not, I will still support her and will be very happy if she will go all out and make it in the top 5 tonight. Now let's go to my top 5 final prediction. My 4th runner-up is Venezuela, Stephanie Abasali. I have always been a fan of Stephanie, and I loved her so much. Aside from representing the pageant powerhouse Venezuela, and I believe the best thing about Stephanie is that she is of Lebanese and Syrian descent, making her a representative of not only the powerhouse, but the entire Middle East as well, which is very interesting. Her performance at the prelims doesn't give top 5 vibes to me, but that's just the prelims. If she could change things around in the finals, which I am confident she will, I know she will dominate and slay this competition. They have to be careful though, because she is an incredible speaker. If she makes the top 5, Venezuela will be a serious threat to win. 3rd runner-up, the Philippines, Maria Atisa Manalo. Philippines performed so well and also delivered more than what is expected. And just like what I've said in the past, this is the culmination of Atisa's high and low in pageantry, and I am confident that she will go all out tomorrow and fight for that crown. 2nd runner-up, Puerto Rico, Zachelle Elisea. It would be fantastic if Puerto Rico wins, because next year Puerto Rico is hosting Miss Universe. This woman has fought so hard in this competition. She always managed to stand out and always deliver a performance that is Miss Universe worthy and is best of the best. Performance wise, she is one of the ladies to beat tomorrow, and I think if purely based on merit, there is no doubt that she will go as far as top 5 or even win. My 1st runner-up is Thailand, Veena Pravinar Singh. I know there are some people that's doubting Thailand, but knowing how she dominated her nationals, I am confident that she will not disappoint and will go for more one last time in the finals tomorrow. I can feel the craving of Thailand for another crown, and I wouldn't mind seeing Thailand wins tomorrow, because I am confident that she will perform like a winner. But based on everything that I've seen, my Miss Universe 2025 is Côte d'Ivoire, Olivia Yase, from Nicaragua in 2023, Denmark in 2024. I would really love for the Miss Universe organization to continue the trend of crowning new countries, and one worthy winner would definitely be Côte d'Ivoire. She has proven herself as a strong competitor when she was at Miss World, and then this woman transformed herself to adapt with what Miss Universe is looking for. Her performance just changed. She improved so much in terms of walk, when it comes to her physical aspect, the figure, the way she styled herself, and that to me is truly an admirable quality. The quality that is willing to adapt, to improve, and change. I believe those are the best qualities and the making of a true queen. And I would be very, very happy if Olivia Yase, if Côte d'Ivoire would bring back the Miss Universe crown to the soils of Africa. So that's it. This is my final prediction for Miss Universe 2025, and I'm looking forward to know your thoughts, whether you agree with the list that I have or not. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.